Morning everyone, just another little day at the allotment there, just out of my shed. What I want to talk about today is beetroot, but first I've been up for about an hour there now, just putzing around, sorting things out, and just thought I'd show you what I've been up to. Those are some turnips I put in a while ago, and there was lots of the leaves on the bottom there just going a little bit kind of brown, and you know, a little haven for slugs and everything. So I've just done that, sort them out, and hopefully, you know, everything's I'm quite brutal when I thin out, you know what I mean, so I just get carried away with the secateurs. So hopefully, and I planted them in, see they're in the two, you know, like bunches of two, and I've just been following Charles Dowding. He does it in actually bunches of 3. So that's what I've been doing. You know, when I planted these up a couple of days ago, these are some snowball, I think, turnips. So hopefully, you know, they've come, like I say, in like the groups of 3, and if there's any more I might thin them out a little bit. I think that one's a little bit thin there as well. But you know, what else I've been doing is planting up some more lettuce, and this will probably go, you know, pretty quickly, you know. Well, maybe if the first frost gets it up that little. And I love getting plants, another, you know, like getting them into a little space there. I don't know if you can see them. So, you know, it's more like, it's almost like cheating just to sneak them in there. And we'll pick these when they're dead young, to be honest. But what it was is, this bed over here was, you know, I just put 2 rows in, and they've all came great. So I've just been thinning out that bed there, you know, and like I say, I'm probably going to pick that big lettuce today. And there's still bags of room to get some more, and you know, replant them as well. And I've even snuck a little few in there where I've been, you know, pulling the spring onions. So it's all coming along nicely. But that wasn't the main, you know, the main topic of today. So the beetroots, yes, I'm going to show you a few of the beetroots, but I found out what those, because I've never been able to kind of pronounce those pink coloured ones with the bullseye in the middle. Chioggia, that's how you pronounce it. And apparently it's a little town about 20 kilometers east, on the east coast of Italy, you know, near Venice. So this is my Chioggia beets, and they're just kind of coming, you know what I mean, they're just nearly there now. And I picked some at home, just golf ball size, just to actually try this. You know, let's have a look. Oh, that's a nice one. Let's see if I can get, there we go, look at that little bad boy, you know. Now, we've never tried one of these, so it'll be interesting to see. And these are the ones, you know, you cut them, like I say, and they've got that almost dartboard, you know, wood rings in them as decoration, or that's the way they are. So we'll try them. Put that down there for a second. We'll go over now. This is the bed I did the other day, and we have Bolt Hardy, which is really the kind of our staple ones, and some more of that Chioggia. I've said it wrong again. So like I say, I've been keeping an eye on these ones, because these will be the last ones we plant of this year, you know what I mean. So you got to make sure, you know what I mean, your last kind of growing you know, like part of the garden, you've got to make it last as long as possible. These ones are transplanted from the bed, which has actually got the lettuce in now, if you remember. Those were golden burpees, and out of, I think, 55 seeds, something like that, 4, you know, and them ones have come, and it's took a long time. So I don't know if it was me or, but we've got a couple more in, and I've got one at home as well I picked, which I showed you the other day. So hopefully everything's all right there now with them ones, and I'll let them come. And like I say, these are the kind of the final ones, so your precious ones. Over here I had a full row of the Chioggia again, and there's only half a row come, but they'll do, you know what I mean. They're there, and they'll do. So, and they'll come eventually, you know what I mean. You can see at the back there, we're getting some there, but that was a full row just to tide over when the main bed finishes. But lucky enough, the main bed You know, this is the main beetroot for our whole kind of season, and it's lasted. How many rows did I put in? 1, 2, 3, 6 rows, and I've just been picking it as the big ones have come around. And we'll get in there now, and I'll pick some to show you. These are the bold hardy ones, and this crop has just been constant. You know, like, they're just a lovely little size. I mean, these ones are getting a bit small there now because we're getting to the last stages of all the beetroots. But I'm going to pick a bunch. Let's see if I can do that now and take these home, and these will be our for the next few days. There we go. So there's a nice bunch ready to clean up and boil. We do them a number of ways. You know, I just slice them, fry them up, or you can grate them and just, you know, have them in salads raw. Lovely. There you go, little crop. And basically we're getting that kind of size crop every 3 or 4 days. You know what I mean? It's been just tremendous for beetroots this weather, and I thought we would actually be finished with the beetroots, but there's still probably a couple of weeks with them ones, and then hopefully we're on to, you know, because I've got some actually in there where I've got that Calabrese. You see there, I've got some coming along now. They're the golden burpee ones. And they're not just quite ready yet. There was a one that was ready, but they'll be up. And it's just one of these veggies you can just put in and constantly just keep on coming back and picking. And like I say, that's over there is the final bed, and that'll hopefully take us right through, let's say, September, October. Right then, take care. Ta-da.